Alright. Look at this empty memory card. God. I gotta buy this one. Yeah. Buy this one a while ago. Not a whole lot on it right now. Sorry, why is this thing supposed to fold? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Coliseum. There's open space. Alright. We're gonna play some Viewtiful Joe. Team Viewtiful.
The shadow moved ominously across the land, dyeing the sky with blood and pounding the earth. Those who still have faith in justice and honor, valor and goodness call out his name. The ultimate superhero. The only one who can save the world from extinction. If he can't do it, no one can.
Oh, me? Viewtiful Joe.
Hello. Alright. I've never looked at the options menu before. Huh. Product number 3, dodge hard and hidden hard. Oh, okay. What is this? So is this an ad for another game that Clover Studios made? Shinji Mikami? Yeah, that's right. What the hell? Okay, this is an ad. Alright then. What? Oh, okay, it's probably meant to show off them. Oh, no, it is a game. Huh. It doesn't look too bad. I might have to look into that one. It looks like a precursor to Bayonetta almost. Here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Are we doing a new game? Viewtiful Joe has 2 difficulties. There is Kids mode, which is easy mode. And then there's Adults mode, which is considered the normal mode. If you had the PS2 version of this game, which came out later, there was one extra difficulty available from the start, which is called Sweet, and that was very easy mode. It was easier than Kids mode. I'm going to be playing this on Adults mode, because that's the one that will give us the thing that we need. I did have a practice file, trying to go through it on Adults mode, just to reacclimate myself and stuff, and wow, this game's harder than I remembered. Here we go. Also, seizure warning, so turn down the brightness on your monitors if you need to. This, a little bit, there's going to be a bit for a while that's very, very flashy. right now.
Captain Blue fights with every ounce of his being. He fights against the dark forces of evil, for what is right. This is all that Blue has ever wanted, to do the right thing.
Come on, Blue! You have to save the world! We can't do it without you!
Joe, is this your idea of a date movie? I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby. Joe, honey, oh, why don't you show me some off-screen action?
Whoa, Sylvia!
Sylvia's too hot for Twitch!
I said cut it out! They don't show these old movies all the time, you know? I've been looking forward to this forever.
Well, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, too. We haven't been out on a date in forever.
Hey, stop that! This is the best part.
The dark side prevails. Now you've seen just how flimsy your sense of justice is, Captain Blue. Now I lose. The world is mine.
Go away!
Come on.
And thus, Captain Blue was brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever be the same again.
Oh, man. I missed the most important part.
Hey, I've seen this scene before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere.
The girl is mine and shall serve as the object of my revenge.
Wow, that was unreal. What the heck?
Ah! Hey! What's going on? Let go of me! Joe, do something!
Well, what's happening? It's Six Machine. Hey! Whoa!
Joe the hero. Well, that was rude.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue. I am no longer able to fight because I have been defeated. You must take my place as the new action hero.
That voice, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone.
She was a
I
goddamn
beg of
dork.
you to take up the torch of justice, young movie lover. Now go. The world is in danger. Your lady friend is waiting for you.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. Toe!
Usually, I think from this point forward, most of the flashing and flicker effect is gone. Here we have our tutorial on combat. We can duck. We can jump a little bit. We have a punch and a kick button. You have a bunch of combos you can use. What the fuck? That was weird. Alright.
Just go for
And you can see the gameplay is like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, almost. It's a side-scrolling action game. We've got our little collectibles, as you do in all mid-2000s games. This time, in this game, we are collecting film reels. And we're collecting coins that are also a currency called Viewtiful. We will be seeing what we need the Viewtifuls for in a little bit. Visible battle arena enemies are an instance of enemies which you have to, you are required to dodge to stun them. Then you can hit them, otherwise they will just deflect your hits with their little
My
pirouettes.
young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero. I'll show you how to be a real hero. Come and get me.
Just go for it!
A little mini fight with Captain Blue here.
Nice job.
You have to be close enough for it to count. Oh god. There we go. I'm thinking that fight, at least on normal and easy, Blue can't actually kill you.
Now the Vwatch is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the Vwatch starts to glow, say the word Henshin.
Henshin and go-go, baby!
What is that thing Joe is doing with his hand?
You want some? We'll come and get it.
It's kind of just a running thing for like all official artwork for Viewtiful Joe, which is that for some reason, he's always seen doing very bizarre jump motions with his hand. And I'm not sure why. So yes, we've now got our first superpower. If you are unfamiliar with Viewtiful Joe, all of his powers rely on that little meter up at the top. It's called the VFX meter. And the name is a pun off of video effects, which is what VFX stands for in real life. If the meter gets all the way down to 0, Joe loses all of his powers until this first little bit gets refilled. You can see if we can collect the blue things, and they will give us extra meter full, or refill it a little bit if it's partially empty. I think we might have a little bit more for me to get. While transformed, Joe has a double jump. And as you saw while I was in slow motion, I got hit, but instead of taking damage to my health, it was my VFX meter that took the hit for me. Okay. One of the adjustments that normal mode makes from easy mode is that enemies will do your VFX gauge drains faster in the hard mode. In normal mode upwards, your VFX gauge drains faster than it does in easy mode. Normally on easy mode, you can just sort of hold slow down for an absurdly long amount of time. The slot machine there, it's pretty simple. I already demonstrated it. You just go into slow motion, and then you whack it so that you can match up the 3 symbols that you need. Usually they'll have a coin, which gets you money. They'll have V's, which usually do the thing that the level needs you to do to progress. And they'll usually also have a burger, which will get you 1 extra hit point in the event you need it. You don't have, oh, hey Al. I'm doing pretty good, how are you? Okay. That's good. This is actually a game I really like playing a lot. I've beaten the game on easy mode tons of times. I've never beaten it on normal mode and up. So this is going to be an experience for me. And I've also never played, but as a result of that, I've never gotten to play as any of the alternate characters. So it'll be interesting to see if they play any differently. How so? Helicopter dudes, if you just go in slow motion, their helicopters spin so slow that they fall to the ground. The different VFX powers mess with the physics of pretty much everything here in various ways that are perfectly exquisite. Where'd he go? Kicks, if you ever... if you pause if an explosion happens during slow-mo, the explosion not only lingers but does extra damage continuously. Whereas in normal mode, it'll just do a pitiable amount of damage and just sort of stop. First power is slow-mo, you'll get those soon. Yeah. Oh god! Almost got hurt. Yeah, you get all the powers by the second level. Like by the time you're halfway through the second level, you get all the powers. But slow is the first one. It's the one you'll use the most, and it's arguably one of the strongest ones.
Just go for it!
Oh, you died? Okay. Ugh. It's so hard for me to get used to not having all the powers. There's a couple extra things you can do. Once you have all the powers, you can combine them together. You can combine them and use them at the same time. There's a chest I missed. Yeah, it was just food. Most of the time, those yellow chests only contain food, so it's not really worth anything. Unless, if you're at full health, they're not worth anything. Also, while there is something you can unlock for getting all perfect rankings in every level, don't bother with it. Because it is nearly impossible to do if you aren't a master of the game and aren't willing to put yourself through hell to do it. I'm gonna exploit that. Okay. Oh god, I mistimed my slow. Okay. Yeah, the best way to deal damage against the helicopter is to knock the robots back into him. Oh, burger. Got it. Let's just say that took too long, but I did pretty good at everything else. I actually didn't do too bad. I think I only got hurt once. Levels are divided up with breakpoints, where you have the ability to save your progress, as well as by upgrades. This was my practice file. I got to level 5 and had 4 game overs. 3 of them were from one fight. Power-up menu. Even though this is a game that's still very early in what would become Platinum Games' lifetime, at the time it was Clover Studios, specifically here was Team Viewtiful. A lot of their tropes are still present here, including the upgrades. The little upgrade screen here, all of which are very common there. Take-twos. Even if all your lives are gone, restart from the point where you died. Effectively, what they are is, when you die, all your health immediately gets refilled, and I think you also may get infinite VFX for a short time. I don't remember for sure on that, but I know you basically get a max revive upon death instead of going back to a checkpoint or getting a game over. But you only get one. And I don't know, well, you can only have one at a time, and I don't know if they carry over across levels, so I usually don't buy them. Mach speed, maybe. We don't have Mach speed yet. We'll be getting it. We will be getting it in this level, but we don't have it yet. And even then, the Mach speed upgrade you don't need to buy. VFX turbocharger is a must. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving for that, especially on hard mode or on normal mode up. On adults mode and up, VFX turbocharger is required. You cannot beat this game without it. That one and Viewtiful Forever are my personal favorites. But the Mach speed upgrades you actually need the least. I'd say out of everything here, Mach speed is probably something you don't need to upgrade, just because it doesn't affect your battle damage. I'll probably go more into it when we get to it, but the upgrading your Mach speed doesn't upgrade it in the traditional sense. It's more of it does something else, and it's not really something required in any serious manner. Something I like is that if you knock the enemies into the film reels, they will collect them for you. Oh, okay, that's one of those things that can hurt you even in slow motion. Alright. Oh, no, I'm not making that. Oh, yeah. That's real. Okay, yep, I'm going to die to fucking barrels. Unfortunately, the VFX upgrades do not carry over from level to level, so once we go to level 2, I will be back down to 1 meter. So here, pretty much any time the watch glows, it's your cue that you need to use a specific power. I'm gonna play some Donkey Kong. Some Donkey Kong. They actually give you quite a bit of time for that. You can actually get hit by about 1 or 2 barrels and still make it. Hi. So that one doesn't have a propeller, so he doesn't fall during slow. Instead, what they do is they will shoot missiles at you from like the foreground. So they can be a bit annoying to deal with sometimes. Something you may or may not remember is that Viewtiful Joe actually got an anime adaptation.
Joe, it's time for your next trial. Hope you're warmed up, because ready or not, here I come.
Just go for it!
God, already he came out swinging. Oh god. Oh yeah, also a mistake. Anytime you see lightning or fire or explosions, do not go into slow motion around it. You will only suffer pain.
Nice job.
Yeah. Yeah, Viewtiful Joe did get an anime. So here we have Mach Speed properly. As Joe attacks objects, it doesn't have to be enemies, just any object in general, he will eventually ignite himself and send Mach Speed clones out to attack things in the background. Upgrading the Mach Speed upgrade in the power-up menu will send out more clones. Ironically enough, this puzzle does not require the use of Mach Speed. You just uppercut the barrel, and you can combine powers. If you hold down the Mach Speed button while you're in slow-mo, Joe will run at normal speed while everything else is still slowed down. It can be very useful to have, especially since most enemies in boss fights are not designed around you combining 2 powers at once, so if you find a combination that will work out for you, it'll be very good. The enemy probably won't have a counter for it. There's more burgers in case you feel the need. I did not. Yeah, so Viewtiful Joe got an anime. In Japan, it got 2 seasons. At least here in America and Canada, it only got 1 that was dubbed. And in America, the distribution was handled by 4Kids, who are very famous for their dubs being of questionable quality. Sometimes. And I did rewatch some episodes of the show just to try and familiarize myself with it. I remember seeing a couple episodes, but I didn't remember much about it. And from what I saw, they actually didn't do too bad. Most of the show was actually fine. They did have some. There were actually some jokes that I thought were I was kind of surprised that they left them in. And like so this puzzle is just we set Joe on fire by beating shit up in Mach speed mode, and then he just punches the torches and light them up. I remember they actually had a joke, so we're about to meet the first boss. Generally, levels are broken up into 3 parts, where you've got an intro, a middle, you got an intro, a mid-boss, yeah, your middle part, and then you get to the actual boss. I gotta save up for the charger though, so we're gonna have to hold off for now. Yeah, I remember there was a joke in the show where, so the show's plot is slightly different from the game's. Joe's girlfriend Sylvia is still captured in both versions. But in the show, they almost do kind of like a road trip parody kind of thing, where Sylvia with her kidnappers gets her own little cutaways in the shows, just to sort of catch up with who's doing what and where everybody is. And there is a point where she ends up at the mansion of this guy here, Charles III. Also, this fucking acting.
Shows you what you know, fat brain. In movies, there has to be a plot twist. That means things always go wrong once before you get to the happy ending. Hello? Now come on. Let's get this over with.
What nonsense is this? Come like all the ritual of sacrifice will begin in your pathetic little world with oopsie poopsie. Almost let the cat out of the bed there. In any case, this has nothing to do with riff-raff like you. The only thing left for you to do is vanish.
Alright. Let's
So,
get it on.
she arrives at Charles III's mansion, and they call him up to let him know, hey, we brought her here. And he's just like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. She's gonna die. He goes, well, that's unfortunate. She should have gone anywhere else. And they had this kind of like secretary character that they invented for the show. And she's like, you know, we can't kill Sylvia, right? He goes, oh, she won't die. I've just done some creative redecorating. And he's got a sinister laugh. And they go back to the mansion, and she just wants to use the bathroom. And they find it, and the bathroom is now upside down. At which point her captors is like, well, good luck to you. Where'd you go, Charles? Ah. Ah. Oh, God. In my practice file, I took him out in one cycle, so this is just not going well for me. Oh, fuck. I was not paying attention. I didn't see that he had started winding up for his attack. Every one of these bats counts towards Charles' health. It's not his entire health bar, just counts towards it, so if you damage the bats, you will kill him. You will damage him, rather. Come on, get just The more bats you can get rid of, the more damage you'll deal to Charles. Oh! Oh no! I have been knocked out! I actually didn't know there was anything down here. And he's done.
This is
Sorry to wake you up. You can sleep as much as you want now.
Joe wanders into the world of the movies and gallantly fights evil to rescue Sylvia. With the help of his superior strength, he is able to reign triumphant over the dastardly bad man, Charles III. Where could Sylvia be? Is she safe? Is she even alive? Intolerable anxiety tears at Joe's heart. What did they do to her?
What would be a good hero name for me? I never thought this would be so hard.
Searching for Sylvia, Joe tries to track clues as to her whereabouts.
Joe's such a
Little did he
fucking
know
dork.
Clues would only lead him to more problems. The next episode is Some Like It Red Hot. See you there.
Joe is such a dork and it's great. Okay, well, we made it through level 1 with no game overs. Second game, you can play with 2 players, and your girlfriend becomes a hero too. In Viewtiful Joe 2, it was not 2-player, but you did have... in Viewtiful Joe 2, it was not a 2-player game, but there was a swap mechanic between Joe and Sylvia, where you could swap back and forth between them during levels. That's right. I need 30,000 for VFX turbocharge. Yeah. Though Viewtiful Joe 1 has unlockable alternate playable characters. Joe 2 did not. It was just Joe and Sylvia the whole way through. In Joe 1, as you beat the game on higher difficulties, you unlock other characters to play as. Starting with this one, if I beat the game on this difficulty, I will unlock a character. Also, feel free to combine slow with Mach speed, or turn on Mach speed while you're in slow. It doesn't increase your consumption of VFX at all, to my knowledge, surprisingly. Okay. Come on.
Just go for it!
God. Not the Cowboys! Oh god. No idea where the bull's at. Oh god. Oh god. The thing that makes the Cowboys most tricky to deal with is the bullets. Because if you're not in slow-mo, you can't see them and you can't deflect them. God. Oh god. one. Ouchie, ouch. Of course they can shoot through the ground. There we go. Burger?
Joe, my young apprentice, this is your last trial. If you overcome this trial, you'll have acquired the last power. Now let's get this over with. Come and get me!
Just go for it!
Nice try. Come on, my friend. Nice job.
Oh god.
Nice job.
Oh.
Cut!
Yeah, I'm gonna get the new power.
Ready?
Yeah, unlike the first Captain Blue fight, he can actually beat you in this one.
Just go for it!
Ouchie, ouch.
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job.
Come on.
Nice job.
Boy, I sure would like to have that turbocharger right now.
Nice job. Nice try. Nice try. Right over it. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try.
Got it.
Finished!
Joe, I have nothing more to teach you. The beautiful moves and techniques that flourish from your heroic gut instincts. Exploit them for good deeds and save this world. The world is waiting for you. Joe, go now. May hero-ness be with you.
Zoom in!
So this is the last power. The ability to zoom in on Joe. With the zoom in power, Joe's entire moveset gets replaced and everything is a damaging option. But you need to be very careful because, as you can see, our field of view kind of becomes shit. So it's very easy for enemies to sneak up on you.
Just go for it!
Okay, I guess I can just lose that coin. Sometimes the collisions in this game get a little wacky. Then here we have a puzzle where Mach speed makes the water flow faster. So we use that to fill up the sewers so we can make a bridge. Zoom in plus slow. It does drain more VFX, but it's so absurdly powerful, it's funny. Another little puzzle here. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm leaving. Fuck those bats. Oh no, some glitched through! They're glitching through the wall! What? There's no collision above that door. Oh god. I am in pain. I am in Spain without the S. There we go. As I said before, the zoom-in powers are incredibly strong. Also very draining. That's it I needed. I can do some money. There we go. Hi, I like money. And there I go.
Go for it!
I got hit by a level last time. Rank A, not bad, yeah. So, about that. I game over. You get to keep all your money, but now I have to do the whole level over again. Because I didn't hit a save point. Hey, we remember this place. Well, you do get to keep all your powers that you've acquired up to that point, still. The Captain Blue fights are still there. I'm still required to do them, but I don't need him to do use things that require specific powers. Once Joe unlocks a power once, he keeps it forever, even across other playthroughs. Even if you replay the game on the same file, he will still keep his powers. Fuck those cowboys. And it is through using these powers that you're expected to get a lot of the higher ranks in the levels. The Captain Blue fight is still there, but I don't need to do it anymore. And I think that's the only actually skippable Captain Blue fight in this game. Because the other two are they're on your required path. That's the only one that's skippable. So yeah, when you're playing a game, when you're playing the game again, you actually don't need to hit that one up twice. Okay. Oh god, that was a mistake. You can't extend Joe's maximum health. Oh my god. In the power-up shop, you can't extend Joe's max health. The lasers have always screwed with me just because there's always a period of time when they become active and when they don't has always been like somewhat difficult for me. God damn bat! Because it halts Joe's entire position instead of just his movement. There we go. You do have to be within range of objects in order for your VFX to interact with them. Do that. Oh look, I'm down to 1 hit point. I'm sure this will be fine. I hate it. Fuck those bats. I was really concerned for a second. Alright. I'm gonna take the money first. I'm gonna need that money. I'm probably gonna die again. But I think I've reached a checkpoint now, so I'm not... Okay, now I have enough for the turbochargers. I'm gonna take that burger, just so I have an extra hit point. And 1. Whee!
Just go for it!
Burger. Oh god, not again! Fuck you cars! Oh, thank God, next to life. Oh, God damn it! Where are all these limos coming from? They decided to jump back into the foreground just to fuck with me. Oh god. That was close. Okay. Let's let that fly off. Now we got these enemies. They fight using Captain Blue's abilities. Because of course they decide to turn Captain Blue into a girl and also a mini-boss. Normally they give me more trouble than that. Now we have this segment. This segment's kind of rough. They're going into slow-mo. The bus, for some reason, goes into turbo mode. And you need to let go of slow-mo at just the right time so the bus has enough speed to jump the gap. There is indeed a gap there with poison water at the bottom. Now the bus itself doesn't have to make it, only Joe does. So you can actually jump off the bus and still be fine. Oh god. And she hit it with some bullets. Got it. And done. There we go. That's part 1 done. First things first. You. Mine. Next, we're gonna get some more health on Joe. I'm not good enough to do no damage runs.
Move on! Just go for it!
There we go. Alright. Oh god. Wasn't quite on the ground, so I whiffed a double jump. Unfortunately, I do have to do this twice. I can't carry both of them with me. But this elevator takes 2 keys.
Just go for it!
Ah, okay, this is this thing. that's that. Yo, when I said slow down, zoom in was insanely strong. I meant it. A bunch of film reels up on top. Select those. There we go.
Just go for it!
That's a little tutorial that if you do slow motion on bombs, on explosions, they will deal extra damage to things. And they will also become bigger, which allows you to interact with the environment with them. Oh fuck, you know what? Shit. There was an upgrade I was supposed to get that makes this level a whole lot easier. I don't remember if go. There we go. Sometimes you gotta use the slow-mo. I think that was all of them. And kaboom, kaboom. There we go. There we go. Oh god. And down. Instantly. I would like money, please. I need to get I need to get a specific thing that'll make the next segment a whole lot easier. Or rather, it'll make... God damn it. Or rather, it'll make the segment before the boss a whole lot easier. Because somebody at Team Viewtiful decided to be a little too clever when it came to the boss door. Oh god damn it. Okay, well... Okay, there. And down. Oh, I think you have to use the desk. Whee! Okay, good. I do get a shot. Alright. You don't have to actually buy any of these, but I'm buying Shocking Pink. You hold down the kick button, and Joe will start bouncing a bomb on his foot like a hacky sack. You can use that to like make your own explosions if you need them for some reason. It is very useful because there is... So here's the thing. See this bomb? In order to get into the boss room, you need to carry the bomb. You need to, well, first you need to light the bomb. Then you need to launch it up here and have it explode on this portrait. It's very exceedingly difficult to do, so most people just buy Shocking Pink and do this. And yes, Joe does whistle the first couple notes of the Mario 1 athletic theme on the GameCube version. If you start the Shocking Pink in the air, he does a different part of the song.
I guess you heard I rule the roost around here. Am I right? Am I right? Huh?
Oh man, don't flatter yourself. You're just another one of those old attractions in this movie land.
What? Wait a minute, Jack. You mean to tell me you knew this world was called Movie Land? Oh, interesting. Alright, spit it out. Where you from?
Huh?
I'm surprised I know a punk like you from the real world knew about our plan.
I do love that there's a running joke that Joe is just so familiar with movie tropes, he's able to guess the villain's plans and motivations as jokes and happens to be right.
Pretty cool, huh? I'm here to avenge Captain Blue. Just call me... I haven't come up with a good name yet.
You know who I am? You know who I am? I'm the one who put that star in Captain Blue's face. Now you'll be lucky if you get away with your life, boy.
Just go for it!
There's a couple primary ways to damage Hulk Davidson. You can break his axe. He will eventually get a new one, but you can break... Oh god. So you can break the axe and then just start dealing damage to him later. Running, running, running. Okay. He does have a couple of different attacks. If he does that charge, you can just run him into a wall. And open season. Ouchie, ouch. Oh god. Even if you attack him from the back, he will still be able to guard and turn around. Oh god. I was hoping I would get enough time to just throw a bomb at him. Punching through his axe is the most direct way you can win, but there are other ways. He can also shoot missiles out of his desk. As he is vulnerable to explosions, they will damage his axe really quickly. You can, of course, kick the napalm bombs at him.
Win unhurt, of course.
Thus, Joe overcame the frightful power of Hulk Davidson. But on the blueprint that had fallen into his hands was outlined the most terrible of plans. The Shadows, seeking to stretch their evil power to the ocean itself, had planted a bomb in the underwater city of Mu. Already, water was starting to flood the city. Thousands of lives were at risk. Joe had no choice but to abandon the search for Sylvia and race to rescue the innocents of Mu.
Dang, this is horrible. I can't even read this junk. But more importantly, a superhero needs a super ride.
Joe boards his trusty Six machine and embarks on a mission to save the underwater city. Don't forget to see the next installment, 2 Million Leagues Under the Sea. Till then, ta-ta!
Viewtiful Joe was Deadpool before Deadpool was mainstream.
Ready, Six Machine? Let's ride!
And I will die on that hill. Now we're approaching level 3. Level 3 is one where a lot of people kind of, well, I guess not level 3, level 4 technically, I guess, is where a lot of people sort of drop Joe. That's a level that decides to be a little bit too smart for its own good. But we'll get to it when we get to it. The next thing I want to save up for is Viewtiful Forever, because that comes in handy a lot. Especially if you're surrounded. It's such a cool move. It's a good one, too. Need a lot of points? Yeah. And unfortunately, there's no upgrade that gives you more points. So this is a little aside. They give you... It's a small little shmup section. Joe still has his powers here. Slow makes your shots become larger as they travel across the screen. Mach speed allows you to fire faster. If you run out of VFX meter, you can't fire at all. The kick button becomes bombs. Punch and jump are both shoot, so there's nothing really lost there. Oh god. You do still have zoom in. There we go. All these movie references. Yeah, well, it's not just a bunch of movie references. They're also just making fun of movie tropes in general, like how they don't have anything. Like they even mentioned more or less there that there's nothing actually written on the scripts, on the quote-unquote blueprints that Joe found. Nothing is actually written there. It's all just gibberish at best. Why do I have boomerang? I didn't buy boomerangs. Okay, but I guess I have boomerangs now. Alright, so even though I didn't buy them, the game decided to give them to me for some reason. Boomerangs are sort of like Shocking Pink. You hold the punch button to use those. Essentially, they're just a boomerang that you can use to hit enemies at range. And down it goes. You are still in control, and there's still things to pick up along the way here. You only get one jump. Okay, now we're in part 2 at least. Yeah, the game does make a lot of references to a lot of things, aside from movie tropes in general. Hulk Davidson referenced Mega Man. It's gonna be 20,000. You can buy extra lives, but just like with life, every life that you buy is going to be more expensive. But unlike when you buy max life, it does not change how many lives you start with by default after a game over. You'll always have 2. It's just an extra life for this run. So don't buy the lives. They're not worth it.
Warning, warning, a bomb has been armed. Repeat, a bomb has been armed. Warning, warning, a bomb has been armed.
Behold, the only time they put reels inside these chests. Don't ask me, I'm supposed to get to those. The first steps first is dealing with that bomb. There we go. Fun fact about that sound they just played, it's the exact sound effect they use whenever P-Star talks in Wonderful 101, which is a game that Platinum Games made, which had a lot of visual and stylistic similarities to Viewtiful Joe. So right now it follows wherever we go, so we can use this to collect film reels that are above the water, if I remember correctly. Aha! Red juice! Red juice is good. It gives you infinite VFX meter while it's active. Meaning it's one of the few cases in which you really can just go for it. Where's the last one? Okay. Got it. More infinite VFX. Oh, perfect. Here we need to take out... Oh god, missed that. Got it. Gonna go for that money. Now the reel does not stop until you've gotten all positive results. So I can get the V's first and then go for the money. Or the cheeseburger or whatever. I'm just doing this first so that I don't have to... I'm just doing it this way. Me. Oh god. Okay, I missed that. This is the slot machine that I hate the most, is because it's in the air. So at the time, Joe's attacks. And, oh god damn it, jumped a bit. How do I do that? There we go. Okay, that's the thing I need.
The bomb has been disarmed. Repeat, the bomb has been disarmed.
For some reason, disarming the bomb drains all the water. And now we have an extra problem. More enemies have spawned in, and we've also now got go. Wait for that to go back down. Give me those reels. There we go. Go. Somehow I still got a V on the time. Interesting. And you got just enough for Viewtiful Forever. Viewtiful Forever, basically, if you're in slow motion and you get hurt, if you zoom in, but while the meter is still flashing red, Joe basically does a little animation and a small screen nuke goes off. There are some bosses are immune to it, but most enemies are vulnerable and will take some pretty big damage from it.
Hey, mate! I knew you. You're the one who foiled my wonderful, bomb plot, yeah. But, mate, you better not be thinking you can just hop on the submarine and go straight to our, hideout.
Wait. That sub goes to your hideout?
No, never mind, okay? But yeah, you have to know, mate. We need that girl for our dastardly plan to
Funnily
escape
enough, with the 4Kids anime,
movie
I don't know if you're familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh anime that 4Kids dubbed, with the 4Kids dub of Yu-Gi-Oh, the original Yu-Gi-Oh. The original voice for the character of Tristan is a very, very special voice, and they ended up switching it over, like, towards the end of the first arc of the series. And weirdly enough, when it came to the anime of this show, I expected them to reuse the old voice for Grand Bruce, because it fits very well.
Gum! G-U-M! Gum! Gosh, do I have to
But for
spell
some
it
reason
out
they
like
did. They just made him Australian, they didn't make him stupid, which is beyond confusing for me.
Go for it!
The thing with Grand Bruce, he is... Oh, yep, that is a GameCube he just hurled up. Grand Bruce is very, very dangerous. Not only will he just pop up shrapnel to throw at you, he can swim in the air, and he will grab you and shake you like a dog. Oh god, he's doing it now, actually. He hits you for 2 hearts. One when he grabs you, and one when he starts shaking you. And yes, his battle theme includes a Jaws reference by the looks of things. So how this works is he spins around and spawns mines. You, oh god, you need to try to get him to swim into one of the mines for you. Yeah, I should have just avoided it. I couldn't remember if I could hit him at that point or not. I don't think I can. I think when he's doing that, I think he's mostly invincible. So that was Beautiful Forever going off. Oh god. Where'd it go? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Okay. Missed my timing. Oh god. Yes, that's right, the shark gets tired. God, I didn't think I forgot he could turn in the air. I thought he had to keep going until he hit something. We're gonna make this easy. Shit. Shit. Well, I'm down again.
Cut! Ready? Action!
Yeah, Grand Bruce in normal mode is surprisingly hard. In easy mode, he is ridiculous, but he is surprisingly strong in this one. I think it's because in easy mode and kids mode, he barely ever does this attack. Bullying. Oh, God. Oh, God. Down he goes. There we go.
I think I'm gonna take a turn.
You ought to watch your big mouth until you know you're gonna win. Although, in your case, the big mouth isn't exactly your fault.
Joe emerges triumphant after his first Marine battle. The lives of the underwater residents have been saved.
Yeah, I emerged triumphant at the
Suddenly,
cost
the
of my
submarine
sanity.
begins to move forward. Without a moment
And most
to
of
spare,
Joe's
Joe
organs.
leaps onto the submarine.
Hey, wait up! Oh, come on! I want to go too!
Will this trail eventually lead to Sylvia? Will the ship become the next Noah's Ark for Joe? Or will he become the next bait for Moby Dick? To find out, don't miss the next installment of Viewtiful Joe, The Viewtiful Escape.
Level 4 is the one where most people start to lose their patience. Let's go to the power-up, see what I can get. Yeah, Beautiful Forever and the turbochargers. That's the necessities taken care of. Can't get any more life. Don't need a Mach Speed upgrade. Red Hot Kick and Air Joe aren't... Well, Red Hot Kick's not good. Not particularly useful. I guess Air Joe would be fine. Air Joe makes your air combos into an actual air combo and makes them better. Just in general. Instead of just the one move that Joe has by default that gives him an actual set. The Viewtiful Escape.
Bring it on!
Welcome to the first gimmick of this level. Why everyone hates it. Periodically, torpedoes will be fired, and you need to use these little cavities in order to keep yourself from getting hurt. Enemies will just roll into the background to protect themselves from getting destroyed because they can't be hurt by the torpedoes. Meanwhile, Joe is just shit out of luck. You have to use these cavities. There is no other option. So I'm showing you that we need to go. Not like that map particularly matters. Basically, there was a fan elevator thing that was stuck in the ceiling earlier. We need to take it right up here. And unfortunately, it's in the background, but not far enough in the background that it avoids the torpedoes. Nope, it got broken. Okay. This is why this level sucks. 'Cause every time this elevator breaks, you gotta go back to get a new one. And it will break a lot. Yep, just like that. I'm fine with puzzles involving the foreground and background. I think that's cool. I think that's fine. What I don't like is when that puzzle comes at the expense of... Yep, there we go. I don't like when that puzzle comes at the expense of game balance. Come on. Okay. Oh, what? What do you mean that wasn't far enough forward? What do you mean that wasn't far enough? Bullshit! Oh. Nope, that's done. This is the water level of this game, in terms of quality. And that's, yeah. How is it we had an actual water level, and it wasn't that bad? It was actually fairly manageable. This level doesn't even take place underwater. God, this is just horrible. It's awful. Go, 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 go. Nope, it's broken. Go, 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 go. Jesus Christ. The good news is most of the enemies in this level are actually completely optional. We got this enemy. He might look intimidating, but he's actually not that bad usually. His weakness is his back, so just get behind him, slow zoom, and you're done. Did you like the level the first time? I hope so, because now we have to go through it upside down. You can buy cheeseburgers here to refill Joe's health as well if you feel the need to. Well, I guess there's nothing here I can afford that I'd need. You like this game, Al? Yeah. I like it too. As hard as it can be, I do still like it.
Just go for it.
Get away from you. Yeah, going into immediate slow-mo is a trap. For this level there. Yeah, move that. Come on. Get back over there. There we go. You weren't close enough, god damn it! How about now? That worked? Okay. Okay. Oh god! Okay. Oh, that's right. There's not a... That's not a threat here. Okay. I hate this enemy type the most. This enemy type is the worst to fight. The elite soldiers. They take so much damage, they deal so much damage, and how they telegraph their attacks is awful. They did a fourth one? They don't usually do 4. One of these is... Oh, Jesus. And normally those enemies only do 3 attacks and then call it a day. I'm surprised that one did a 4th one. Oh god, I actually killed that. Thank you, Borger. There we go. Go, god, that was a dangerous mistake. So here we need to stop the gears. We can only do that by hitting the yellow portions. Okay, somehow I got hurt. Oh, you know what? That's right. I saw one of those yellow enemies spawned in. Just right as I was dying, I saw one of those yellow enemies spawned in. And they do have a ranged attack. Like I said before, this is the worst level in the game. This is usually where most people call it quits. Go back here. Okay, I think I collect. Yeah, I think it'll only let me collect those ones. Beautiful Forever does count, so you can indeed use that to stop the gears as well. Oh, friendly back. Oh, god damn it. Come on. Got it. I'm gonna take my burger now. This one. Oh god. So this room, it is randomized every time, so you do have to pay attention. God damn it. You do have to make sure that both of these are hit at the same time. Okay. Was this one? Nope. That must have been one off. Thanks for that. Where's this one? Nope. Normally I don't have this much trouble. Normally I remember it pretty well. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Very simple, very easy. The game decided, fuck it. Have an easy one, you goddamn idiot. Yeah, not even the zoom in slam makes it fall faster. There we go. That puts a halt to the torpedoes. Enemies will now also respawn, so but just like before, they are pretty much all optional, so you can just go and run. Say, fuck those guys. But now we have a new problem. Oh, so much for getting that one. Now we have a new problem. So, okay, we stopped the torpedoes, but how do we leave? Oh, that was so close. Like I said, you don't have to fight any of these guys. You can just go right on back. Go right back to the bridge. Time to flip this bitch right side up. Still don't have to fight any of those enemies that spawn in. Or these ones. Let's go straight down. Still too short to fly stuff. Oh, just slightly. Right, I am actually going to buy some cheeseburgers because this fight, damn, this fight is hard. This is the fight that gave me 3 game overs in a row. Another Joe.
Huh? That outfit looks just like mine. Hey, are you a hero in this world too? Whoa, hey, what's your problem? Alright, fine. Let's settle this. We don't need 2 heroes wearing red anyway. Whoever wins has to change into a yellow outfit. Okay?
Just go for it!
Okay, so here's the trick with another Joe. Every time you hit him, if you hit him 5 times, he will then counter you. So either hit him 4 times and then run, or hit him 5 times and hope that you had enough, hope that you're far enough away to avoid his counter. He has all of Joe's powers in very special ways. Four and running. Two, three, four, run. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god! That was a whole lot of pain. 1. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got him! Ugh. Oh, that fight is hard. If you don't know what he does, that fight kicks your ass because he uses your powers in ways you can't even use them.
Condition red. Condition red. All crew evacuate immediately. Condition red.
You have 600 seconds to ditch the sub. Just like the barrel. Oh, damn. Okay. And this is just like the bus. Oh, god damn it. It's right there. I was right there for the burger, whatever was going to be in there. Of course, there was a health pickup right there I should have grabbed. And so this level kind of combines the gimmicks you had in the previous two. Ouchie, ouch. That was a double ow. Fuck! God damn it. Okay, Jack has decided that he is now going to...
The close contest with the mysterious opponent and his narrow escape of death from a sinking submarine has taught Joe a valuable lesson.
I have no idea what
There
Joe's
are
supposed to
many
be
more
saying.
difficult trials that will present themselves to Joe. What hardships will he face, and does he have the strength to overcome? Will he find the hideout in time before the dark rituals take place? And who was the mysterious devil-like individual who appeared then disappeared like lightning? Find out in the next episode, The Midnight Thunder Boy!
I think level 4 is technically the shortest, but God is it the hardest. Or at least one of the hardest. Moving on to level 5.
Let's get it on!
And this level has the best character in it.
Time to go to work, guys.
You'll notice it has a very similar level theming to level 2. And we have a tank. That hurts a lot.
Just go for it!
This is your primary way of dealing damage to the tank. You can punch it, but you're not going to do much damage to it. Okay, well, I whipped that one. And now we have to fight a fighter jet on the ground in place of a helicopter. Oh, that was so close. Ouchie, ouch. There we go. This is the hardest part of the level. Well, it may reuse the sewer part of level 2. It is not water down here, it is lava. The floor is lava in a quite literal sense. Oh god. Ouch. Oh god, no! I hate this stuff.
Cut! Ready? Action!
Yeah, this slow motion puzzle kind of kicked your ass. Oh god. Run, okay. Max speed, okay. Ouchie, ouch, ouchie, ouch, ouchie, ouch. They're fine. Got myself a life to make up for the one that I lost. Oh god. Joker's back. And he's dead! Damn, didn't expect it to go that quickly. Let's go for the money. Got it. We go to these. This gives us more film reel. That doesn't sound right. Because the key to this puzzle is actually not the slot machine for once. Well, it can be, but it's not. You can spawn a bomb and launch it in here, or if you have Shocking Pink. Go, Joe, go, 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 go. Okay. Okay. So what it is we throw a bomb in there. It goes off, and then we get launched right back up. Up and up. That one, oh god. Come on, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? V rank next. Yep. Yeah, once they spin around, Jovis falls through them. And down it goes. Bye, bitch. Let's time that right. There it goes. For this 7 all games kept coming, especially for the GameCube, changed their mind a bit later and made it for other consoles after. It wasn't that they changed their mind, it was they were temporary exclusives. So they just signed a contract saying, no, we'll make these exclusive to one console for a period of time, but then once that expires, we'll put it on other things. Or they'll have the right to if they want to. It's still done all the time here, nowadays. That's why all those PS4 exclusives suddenly got put up on Steam and Epic Games. Even though they were designed to be exclusive to the PS4, they were never intended to stay that way. Oh, that's it there. That should clear that. Whoops. Oh. That could have gone on any car. They were really creative at the time. Yeah, the devs, they had some pretty good devs there. Well, a lot of the ones that they had, especially the ones behind Clover Studios, they all went off to go form Platinum Games later after Capcom dissolved Clover. Part of the problem, though, is that because Clover was considered a subsidiary, that means Capcom holds ownership over everything Clover made. And they have expressly said they do not plan on making Viewtiful Joe 3.
Move on.
So, we're kind of fucked. A lot of games, there's a lot of properties that Capcom has ownership of through things like that, where it was they had smaller teams and studios that they created for explicit purposes of making specific kinds of games. Then they ended up backing out of it later. Do I have to take it to the back of the train? I thought I'd take it to the front. Ouch.
Cut! 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 Ready? Action!
I have to start over from the beginning. Fuck those guys! Oh no, I'm back in with those guys. Ugh. We're fine. Capcom are still good. For the most part, yeah. They still make some weird decisions every now and then, but I guess you just have to deal with it. There we go.
The emergency brakes have been activated. Thank goodness.
Runaway train's been stopped. I guess I can buy the max speed upgrade. I don't really need it, but I don't really have much else to spend my points on.
Move on!
Max life is going to be 30 grand, and that's going to take a while to build up no matter what you're doing. Gotta love this mixed religious imagery. And now to meet the greatest character in this whole game. Blade Master Alistair.
It's my friendly neighborhood arch rival, but you're a little late.
The ritual has begun.
I know you.
The name's Alistair. Nice punch back there, by the way.
What's this about a ritual? I hope you guys aren't up to anything weird. Kids are watching this too, you know.
Right. Well, since you'll die anyway, I guess I can reveal to you our evil plan. Ahem. For many years, we have fought against Captain Blue for control of the world of Movieland. However, it has recently been brought to our attention that this world may in fact be fictional. If celluloid should become obsolete, we too will be destined to lie forever on the cutting room floor of history. In order to counter this threat, we have made a bold plan to break through the silver screen and take over the world beyond Hollywood.
Sheesh. I hate it when they have all these subplots.
The key to our success lies in the DNA of the creator. As long as we have that DNA.
Alistair cares so much about their plan, he needed the script to remind him what it was.
Which is why we need the girl.
The girl? You mean Sylvia?
Well, that seems to be the general idea. But hey, I don't give a rip about all that. The only thing I'm interested in is testing my own strength. You've been making waves in our world, but you should realize you're just a sidekick. Let's see who's the strongest once and for all.
Interesting fact, this game was being developed at the same time as Devil May Cry, which is why Alistair here has lightning powers, uses a sword, and is the same name as the lightning sword Dante gets in that game. Dante was in Viewtiful Joe on PS2. That version came out a year after this one did, and by that time Devil May Cry had also already come out, so it just made sense to use the success or marketing, whatever you want to call it, of Devil May Cry to advertise. Got it.
Boy, you're pretty strong.
He's also an SMT on PS2. Oh yeah, that's right. That's where the meme comes from. That's right. That's where the meme comes from. There's an SMT game that Dante was in.
Tell me.
Wasn't it Devil Survivors?
Beautiful. Well, yeah, that works. I'm Joe. Viewtiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe. How fitting.
Made a remaster of it. Oh, was it SMT3? Because I have that on my Switch.
The warrior Alistair was dead. Joe felt that he had lost an old friend, and his heart was heavy with conflicting emotions. But Joe is unstoppable. he bravely hurls himself into the mystery of the creator's DNA in order to save the lovely Sylvia. Thus, he faces the most agonizing battle any superhero could ever be forced to encounter.
Yikes! I completely forgot about Sylvia!
God damn it, Joe!
The grueling attacks of the evil forces know no end. Appearing before his battered body, the most imposing of the Shadows shows no mercy. Don't forget to catch Joe and company next time in The Magnificent Five.
Is this it? Am I done for? You're kidding, right? Oh, come on! No! Come on! Help a brother out, huh?
Poor Alistair. What makes things worse is when they made Viewtiful Joe 2, they had no plans on putting Alistair into it, but they only did almost at the last minute. He's not even the same person, basically. They ended up putting him in Viewtiful Joe 2 at the last minute out of his popularity, but originally they did not plan to bring him back. That was supposed to be the end of him. Alright. Oof. Right. I'm going to end the stream here. We don't actually have very much left of this game. We've only got, I think, 2, maybe 3 levels left for the main playthrough. Once that happens, I'll go back through as the new character, see if they play any differently. If it's just a skin swap, then I'll probably just do a couple levels of them, see what else is going on. But I think they do have different movesets, so I should be able to keep things going for a little bit. Yeah, I will see you next Saturday for more Viewtiful Joe. Tomorrow is still going to be Arkham City. I still want to go back and try to do some more of the Riddler stuff, and we'll see how that goes. Until then, thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you then.